Now, members of parliament from the New Patriotic Party in Ashanti region have vowed to hold the Inspector General of Police and the regional security leadership accountable if further disruptions occur during the Council of State elections on Monday. The MPs are demanding a change of venue from the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council to the neutral location to prevent a repeat of last week's disturbances during the previous election. Individuals believed to be members of the ruling National Democratic Congress Task Force stormed the voting center, destroying ballot materials just as the Electoral Commission was about to declare the results. Let's bring our man up from Abdul Basit from Kumasi to tell us more of how today's event went. Abdul, thank you for your time. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Annie, and good afternoon to our viewers.
Thank you for joining us. So what has been the process so far as compared to what happened last week about the Council of State elections?
Yes, the demand by the Ashanti Regional MPs were met today. So the venue was changed from the Regional Coordinating Council to the Prempeh Assembly Hall. And there was an enhanced security this morning at the venue. Even prior to the venue, the road leading to the venue, there is an enhanced security. More than 150 armed police personnel have been mounted along all the major streets, right from Roma Hill to Asafo Labour Roundabout. And when you get inside the venue, there are a lot of police personnel, well-armed, standing at vantage points to ensure that there is peace around this environment. Since morning, only 25 of the delegates have been here and were able to cast their vote. Just now, as I'm speaking with you, a bus carrying a whole lot of delegates believed to be members of the supporters of the former NDC chairman just arrived and are entering the premises to go and cast their vote. They are being scrutinized at the entrance to ensure their names are indeed in the voter list before they will be allowed to enter into the voting center. So early in the morning, there was a little bit chaos around the venue as some supporters of the NDC were there cheering up, protesting against the securities where the police have asked them to stand. They were protesting that they have to come closer rather than where they've been asked to stand. So it turned up into chaos, and one of the supporters were arrested early this morning. But as I speak with you now, there is absolute calm here. There is a lot of supporters over here. You know, the election of the Council of State were supposed to be non-political, but I can tell you for a fact that it is political over here. If you are looking at the two major contenders.
Abdul, exactly my point. I'm surprised at how party supporters are behaving. It has never been the history when it comes to the elections for the Council of State members. Listening in, with what happened last week, what did you gather? What has been the problem or the challenge of this supporting youth that is creating chaos all over?
Yes, the reason I'm even saying it is now political is that there are two big political figures, one from the MPP side and one from the NDC side. These are the main contenders in this contention. Some of the supporters are saying that so far as the NDC is in power, he needs someone within their party or someone who believes in their ideology to go and advise the president, not someone who has a contra view or who has a different view from what the president is having as someone to advise him. You know, there is an chief, and Nzema Chief, who is a financier of the New Patriotic Party. Okay. He is a main contender and is contending with the former Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NDC, Yao Obimpe. These two people, is because of these people that the election has turned into a political tone. Almost all the supporters here are MPP, NDC, and all of them too are here chanting to their respective candidates. So I can say that it's because of these two figures that has turned the election into political.
So I saw two main political figures there. I saw Kennedy Agyapong, and I saw former Education Minister Dr. Duchum. I'm not sure if he was the one because I saw him from behind.
Yes, he's the one.
Okay, great.
Because of the enhanced security arrangements at the entrance of the Prempeh Assembly, Dr. Duchum, together with his former deputy, Dr. Kingsley Nyako, came here early trying to assess the place because they were not having accreditation. They were not allowed in. Kennedy Ejapong also came, and the same because he was not also having accreditation. He was also not allowed in. The security arrangement is such that no matter who you are, if you don't have accreditation, you can't have access to the even main entrance to the Prempeh Assembly because you have to be verified in the list before you'll be able to enter. Even the media, they accredited only 20 media houses within the region. So a lot of media houses have not gotten access to the voting centers. That is how come most of them, you saw them outside again. They came, they were not allowed in, they left. I also saw a former EPA CEO, Honorable Kokofu, is also here. He also did not have opportunity to enter. It's the exception of those who have accreditation that have been allowed to enter the premises.
So is voting still ongoing?
Come again, Annie.
Is voting still ongoing?
Yes, voting is still ongoing. Some 45 delegates just arrived to cast their votes. They were believed to have been camped earlier on. So if they all cast their vote, it means that the voting would be getting closer to the end because 86 delegates are supposed to cast their votes today. Earlier on, some 3 of the out of the 12 contests stepped down. They've lost interest in the election. They said they are not contesting anymore. You know, out of the 12, only 2 are female. The 2 of the female have stepped down together with 1 chief. So we're left with 9 candidates right now as I speak with you now.
The only 2 females in the race have stepped down.
They've stepped down, yes, please.
Reasons being?
They've not given a tangible reason because they did not even inform EC earlier on. It was only this morning that they decided not to have interest. I'm very sure it's because of the chaos that happened the last time, or probably they don't have confidence of winning the election because they did not get access to some of the delegates to be able to send their message to them.
So who is this person that is, on the side of the NDC, or is seemingly an NDC person that the youth is expecting him to win?
It's the former Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NDC, Yao Obimpe. He is the former regional chairman of the NDC.
Okay.
And he's contesting with the chief of Agri-Kenzima, who is a financier of the New Patriotic Party and a member of the Council of Elders in the region.
That are also coming in. Thank you very much, Abdul Basit, for the updates there. Keep watching and let's see how the election will come to a peaceful end and we'll get the results, afterwards. Thank you so much. And that is Abdul Basit coming in from the Ashanti region. He's indicated that 1 person was arrested earlier in the morning because they were attempting to cause chaos once again, and the police brought the situation under control. Having mentioned that some officials and known faces in the political realm actually got there, but were not allowed into the premises because they didn't have the accreditation required. And that is obviously maybe the good move by the authorities to keep the place under control. We'll bring you some more details from the Ashanti region.